Hey guys, X-Talk Soldier here, and I'm back with Torment Episode 3, and I am glad to be back in this game after a week, because I've been recording them as the launch day comes up, so let's just jump right into it.
This is the Reef of Fallen Worlds, kid. It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
Thanks, Allegren. Oh, I think my game crashed. Or is about to. Nope, there it is. Calistique. Why were you looking at me when you said that? I wasn't, he growls. Don't be so paranoid. But when she isn't looking, he raises his eyebrows at you knowingly. What makes the reef so dangerous? The Numenera of the past are always dangerous. But there are other dangers too, some closer than others. Can you tell me what dangers? Okay, I don't need that one. What are the Numenera? You want me to tell you? He laughs without mirth. The Numenera are all around you. Everything left from the prior worlds. Sagest cliffs thrives by trading artifacts from ancient civilization. Hell, so you can't scoop a handful of earth without finding dirt from prior worlds mixed with it. This is just fact. My camera's a little high. Hang on. There we go. Numenera is anything from the prior worlds, but mostly we mean stuff of value to us. A lot of Numenera are just oddities, fancy trinkets with a little real use. But sometimes you get a cipher that tells you to do something incredible. Artifacts are worth even more. A cipher will only do something once, but artifacts last a lot longer. They can burn out the most inconvenient times. Though they can burn out at the most inconvenient of times. He frowns. Not that it's ever happened to me. It probably has. Of course, we've got no idea what most of this junk originally intended for. In most cases, it doesn't really matter. Like, you might find what used to be a propulsion unit for a star chariot, but who the hell knows enough to build you the rest of it? Better to use it as a weapon or a power source. He scowls, frustrated about something. I bet we could remake the world if we knew a tenth of the secrets of the ancients, but most days it's a challenge just to survive. I want to get all the information. What's your story? Ask me again when we get out of here. I don't trust this damned reef any more than the company we keep. What do you think of Calistique? A parasite disguised as a scholar arc. Don't be surprised if she betrays you before the day is done. Actually, that'd be slow for her. Tattoos? These? They're nothing. Call them a consolation if you must. He smiles grimly. Some call them by worse names, but that's because they've had the occasion to run afoul of these little snakes. He looks away at the saline coasting is clear and then. What do you think we should do next? You want me to fix that crystal chamber back there, yeah? First step is getting it out of this reef. Alright, let's keep going. There we go. Alright, move this fucking screen around.
I'm going.
Let me zoom out. That helps.
Of course.
Ooh, what's this? Two floating cones whirl and spin deliriously around each other, giggling like children being tickled. The air around them smells sweet, burning leaves. Stat pool spin it. On effort restored, you manage to graze one of them with the tip of your finger. Roaring, a voice says, and your vision is stolen from you. A moon hangs over you, but it's not the one you recognize. It's black and pearl white sky. Thick, flat asteroids orbit it like a petal in wind. You feel questing tendrils at your ankle. The hot wind on your face smells of scorched hair and grief. Your vision returns. The cones hang motionless for only a second before resuming their giggling dance. What are you? They're not going. Alright. Bye. I guess I gotta watch them for patterns.
In this world, then. In an instant.
I have found somebody to fight, I think. As you step onto what looks like the back of an enormous construct, 4 strangers approach you. In the lead is a wiry man with parallel scar running from cheek to collarbone on the left side of his face. He gives you a welcoming smile, pulling on a gray gloves embedded with pulsing lights. He's about to say something to you when you notice Calistique. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze, try not to. Oh, we're good. Carl, I thought you'd sworn off traveling, Reef. Found anything tasty? His eyes travel up and down both you and Algren. Odds and ends, Koro. Nothing that would interest you, I'm sure. Her words are calm, but she still has gone quite still. Calistique, is something wrong? Nothing wrong, dear. I accompanied Koro on an expedition once long ago. His methods were too crass for my taste. Though in his defense, he never tried to kill me when my back was turned. She beams at Koro. Or if he did, he failed. And I didn't notice. I don't like this. Algren hisses in your ear, but loud enough that Calistique hears too. If she's cagey about him, it can only mean trouble. You should hear what I tell people about you, dear. She gives Algren a venomous smile. Kill or not, she whispers. Koro is not a man who can be trusted with unvarnished truth. Tread lightly. What do you want? Right, to the point, this one, isn't he? I know most of the draft that scavenge the reef these days, but it's a rare pleasure to see new face. His smile is disarming. All I want is information. A falling star landed near here and not long ago. Or landed here. Nah. Gonna reverse this. Okay. A falling star landed near here not long ago. I don't suppose you were around to see it. Where did the star land? It wasn't a star. Let's do some deception. Ah, fuck. Sorry. If you can pause it and read that yourselves, that'd be kind of nice. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. Nice singing, kid. That would have been a fiasco. You figured out why they were here, right? They saw me fall from the sky and came to investigate. Oh, sure. And they just had that ambush ready to go at the same time as we're leaving. No, kid. Calistique sold us out. Excuse me, are you suggesting I had something to do with Coral's finds? Are you suggesting you didn't? An old friend of yours just happened to be waiting for us, armed and outnumbering us as we returned from the greatest find in the reefs has seen in years. It's too convenient for me, too convenient by far. All of the idiotic, paranoid delusions. You really believe this, don't you? You really believe that I'd use half-wit like Koro to stab you in the back rather than do it my damn self? You see, kid, she'll stab you in the back first chance she gets, most likely in your sleep. He throws a hand up. He throws up a hand, forestalling Castique's retort. Look, I don't care. Fact is, I can't trust you anymore, and I wonder why I ever did. This is the last we traveled together. I've got enough to worry about without having to watch my back 28 hours a day. He returns to you. You coming, kid, or what? I don't believe she was trying to betray. Nah, I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, this is just the last needle that crushed the Anine. You haven't seen 1/10 of her depths, not 1/20th. She's a backstabbing bitch, and this mess here only proves it. Always a paragon of class, Algren. If I did have any interest in betraying you, do you really think I would need Koro's help? Yet, this is the thanks I get for coddling your plan, rattled judgmental weakness for so long. Oh, for coddling your pain, rattled judgmental weaknesses for so long. I've had enough. She turns to you. Child, I'm happy to guide you, but I will not walk another step with this paranoid buffoon. Can you just work it out? Come on, guys. She bursts out laughing. My dear boy, we have been working it out. Argren's petulance, his obstinacy in the face of fact, drive me away every day. He might be strong, but he's also thick. I dare you to try traveling with him and see how long you endure. Not as long as I have, I'll wager. Sorry about that. I had to take a small pause. Alright, back to it. His face darkens under her accusations, but he manages a pained smile. As if you're doing me a favor by staying with me. Do you think I don't see your true self in all those echoes around you? That's you, Calistique. Every facet of it. Your vivisectionist's heart hasn't changed. Just the way you present it. I thought I could help you, but I'm going with Calistique because, I mean, he's pretty harsh on her. A little too harsh. I don't know all of their backstory, but to be honest with you, she sounds like she's actually a very intelligent, very helpful person. And if I'm wrong, that's my choice to make. Right. Well, if you want me, and she doesn't sell you for parts, you can find me in the underbelly. But not with her, mind you. I'll let you know what you missed, Allegren. I'm sure you won't be missed. Won't be missed, that is. She links her arm possessively into yours. Let's go, child. Conquering a world. Now that you've dealt with Koro and his goons, you can continue on this city of Sagest cliffs. To reach the city, cross the bridge at the north end of the platform.
Let's go.
Wait, hang on, I can do this. I'm gonna do a thing. See what this is. There's a shallow depression in the surface here, like many others scattered around the construct. Unlike the others, energy still pulses across this one at random intervals. A slight yet implacable sense of unease emanates with each wave of energy. There's loose lens at the center of the depression. You think it could redirect the psychic effects somewhere more useful, but it's tricky to get to it between the energy pulses. Without any antagonists to aim it towards, the device doesn't serve any obvious purpose.
Yes.
My thoughts are I could have probably used that to kill off everybody. Alright. I think it's been about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. I'm going to call it good on Torment for today. So the story's developing rather nicely, and I do appreciate it very much. The character progression's decent. The protagonist antagonist back and forth is very well done. It's very well written. I'm still enjoying it. I think this is episode 3. Yeah, this is episode 3. So 3 episodes in, Calistique and Allegren had a falling out, and it sounds like they've been having a falling out for a little bit, and then it just came to a head in this little bit right here. Let's see where we're at. We seek the order of truth, so we must first reach Government Square. The easiest way is via the staircase by the old clock. Alright, I'm leaving it here for you guys. Great new save. Save game. Circus Minor. Thank you guys for watching Torment, Tides of Numenera. It seems like this is going to turn into me and Calistique taking over the world by that little quip at the end there. I have no idea. Like I said, my choices are mine in the end, so we'll see how it ends up. But thanks for watching, and I will be back again next week, next Thursday, with more Torment, Tides of Numenera. Alright, thank you, Windows Defender. So, until next week, guys. Peace out.